Welcome to channel. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon. Hey there, future cyber defenders. Tonight we're diving headfirst into the wild world of ethical hacking. We'll be your guides as we explore Metasploit, a tool so powerful it's like the Swiss Army knife of cybersecurity. Now, before you start picturing hooded figures in dimly lit basements, let's be clear. Hacking isn't just for the bad guys. Ethical hackers are the good guys. The digital detectives who use their skills to find and fix vulnerabilities before the bad guys exploit them. Think of it like this. If your house had a weak lock, you'd want to know about it before a burglar did, right? Ethical hacking is kinda like being that friendly neighborhood locksmith, but for computers and stuff. So buckle up, open your terminal and type MSF console to start Metasploit. Follow along as we navigate through the interface. In this chapter, we will understand what Metasploit is. Metasploit is a powerful framework used for penetration testing and security research. Open your browser and visit the official Metasploit website. From there, you can download the Metasploit installer suitable for your operating system. Follow the installation instructions provided on the website to install Metasploit on your system. Once installed, open the Metasploit console by typing MSF console in your terminal. Remember, always use Metasploit responsibly and only on devices you have permission to test. In this chapter, we will discuss the good guys and gals of the cyber world. Open your browser and research about ethical hackers and their contributions. Note down key points as we explore how they use their hacker skills for good. Ethical hackers, also known as white hat hackers, are the guardians of the cyber realm. They use their powers to protect our data, our privacy, and our digital lives. They're like the cybersecurity equivalent of those guys who test roller coasters for a living. They put themselves in potentially risky situations to make sure everything's safe for the rest of us. So, next time you hear the word hacker, don't just assume it's a bad thing. Remember the good guys, the ethical hackers who are fighting the good fight in the digital trenches. All right, folks, it's time to gather our gear. Don't worry, we're not talking about black hoodies and Guy Fawkes masks, though let's be honest, those are kind of cool. For this ethical hacking adventure, we'll need a few key tools. This Debian-based operating system is specifically designed for penetration testing and ethical hacking. It's like the Batcave of hacking, preloaded with all the tools you'll need. Our trusty Swiss Army knife, remember? Open your terminal and install Nmap by typing sudo apt-get install nmap. Run a basic scan on your local network. This is our target, the guinea pig in our ethical hacking experiment. Don't worry, we'll be using an emulator or a device you own, so no innocent bystanders will be harmed. Now that we've got our tools, let's get this ethical hacking party started. Section 5. Setting the stage, creating your Android playground. Before we unleash our inner hackers, we need a safe space to play. This is crucial for both learning and safety. First, download and install Android Studio. This powerful tool will be the foundation of our playground. Follow the installation steps provided by the setup wizard. It's straightforward and user-friendly. Once installed, open Android Studio and create a new virtual device. This will simulate an Android environment for our experiments. Choose your desired Android version and configure the virtual device settings to match your needs. Launch the virtual device, and voila! You've got your very own digital playground. This virtual device provides a controlled environment to test our skills without fear of breaking anything important. If you're feeling adventurous and want to use a real device, make sure you have full control over it and understand the risks involved. Always proceed with caution. We don't want any accidental data loss or bricked devices on our watch. Safety first, always. With our Android playground set up, it's time to move on to the fun part, crafting our mischievous little payload. This is where the real excitement begins. Section 6. Crafting your key. Building an APK Backdoor. In this chapter, we will build an APK Backdoor. Open Metasploit and use the MSF Venom tool to create a malicious APK file. Follow the commands shown on screen. We'll use Metasploit's handy-dandy MSF Venom tool to generate our payload. It's like a recipe book for creating malicious code. We'll choose our desired payload type, set up our connection parameters, and voila! We'll have a tasty little APK file ready to serve. Just remember, we're ethical hackers, so we'll be using this power for good, not evil. No tricking unsuspecting users into installing malicious apps, all right? Section 7. The Trojan Horse, delivering your payload. In this section, we will delve into the intricacies of how to effectively deliver your payload to the target device. We've got our payload, but how do we get it onto our target device? This is a critical step in the process. We need a delivery system, a Trojan horse to sneak our malicious code past the gates. This method is both stealthy and effective. This is where our innocent-looking Android app comes in. It serves as the perfect disguise for our payload. We'll disguise our payload within its code, like hiding a secret message inside a fortune cookie. This ensures that it remains undetected. Once our app is installed and launched on the target device, our payload will spring into action, establishing a connection back to our Metasploit console. This connection is crucial for further actions. Now let's transfer the malicious APK to your Android device. This step is essential for the installation process. Install the APK on your device and observe the behavior. Watch how the payload activates and connects back to our console. Remember, we're ethical hackers. Our goal is to understand, not to harm. We only target systems with permission. This is a fundamental principle of ethical hacking. This exercise is about understanding the techniques used by malicious actors, not replicating them. Knowledge is our weapon. So let's keep things ethical, shall we? Always remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Section 8. The Art of Invisibility, avoiding antivirus detection. Now, let's talk about stealth. We don't want our malicious app setting off any alarm bells, so we need to make it invisible to antivirus software. We'll use the MS Venom tool with obfuscation options to create a stealthier payload. Techniques like obfuscating our code using encryption and exploiting vulnerabilities in antivirus software can help us evade detection. Next, we need to test our payload against antivirus software to ensure it remains undetected. However, keep in mind that antivirus technology is constantly evolving. What works today might not work tomorrow. It's an ongoing arms race in the digital world. As ethical hackers, it's our responsibility to stay informed about the latest antivirus techniques and develop countermeasures. We need to think like the enemy to stay one step ahead. Section 9. Mission Control. Establishing a Metasploit connection. Our payload has been delivered, our app is running smoothly, and our target device is none the wiser. Everything is in place for the next crucial step. Now it's time to establish our connection and take control. This is where the real action begins. Welcome to Mission Control, folks. This is the nerve center of our operation. Open Metasploit and set up a listener using the exploit/multi/handler module. This listener acts like a digital ear tuned to our payload's frequency. Execute the payload on the Android device and observe the connection. Once our payload connects back, we'll have a direct line of communication with the target device. Think of it like this. We've just opened a secret backdoor into the device, allowing us to bypass all its security measures. It's like having a master key. From here, we can explore the file system, access sensitive data, and even take control of the device's camera and microphone. The possibilities are vast. It's a lot of power, which is why it's crucial to use it responsibly. We're ethical hackers, remember? Our goal is to protect, not to harm. We're not here to cause harm or steal data. Our mission is to safeguard and secure. We're here to learn, to improve, and to protect. Every step we take is towards a safer digital world. Section 10. Access granted. Navigating the Android file system. We're in. Our Metasploit console is buzzing with activity as we establish a shell session with the target device. It's like having a remote control for the entire Android system. From here, we can navigate the file system, browse through photos and videos, access contacts and messages. Basically, anything you can do on the device, we can do remotely. Using Metasploit commands, we can list directories and files, and even extract important files from the compromised device. This level of access highlights the importance of strong security practices. Imagine if this were your device, your data in the hands of a malicious actor. Not a comforting thought, is it? That's why ethical hacking is so crucial. By understanding how these attacks work, we can develop better defenses and protect ourselves from real-world threats. Section 11. Responsible hacking power comes with great responsibility. Well, folks, there you have it. We've journeyed into the heart of ethical hacking, explored the power of Metasploit, and learned how to access an Android device. But more importantly, we've emphasized the importance of responsibility. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. The techniques we've discussed can be used for good or evil. It's up to us, the ethical hackers of the world, to use these skills to make the digital world a safer place. So ensure you use your skills for good and report vulnerabilities responsibly. And always remember, with great power comes a really long list of legal disclaimers. Stay safe out there.